Starter hit the lever, Dispatch from the 1400 metre marker. Cat's Legacy a little bit slow out of the gates. Royal Explorer, the yellow sleeves and cap, is one of the first to go. Captain's Charm is right there with the orange cap, and Potluck, the blue cap, towards the right. Reverend's in the all blue and Red Invaders near the rail. Pack leader, red sleeves and cap, races about 4 lengths off the leader, and then comes Cat's Legacy. They're followed further back in the field by Storm Racer, and this leaves the Dazzler as the trailer about 8 lengths off the leader. Captain's Charm sets the fractions, and he leads it by 3 parts of a length. Royal Explorer is second, Red Invader at the panel third. Potluck holds at 4th position with the blue cap, and pack leader, red sleeves and cap. Cat's Legacy's near the rail, then comes Storm Race and Reverend. Dazzler's the trailer as they turn for home, 500 metres to go. Captain's Charm the leader, Red Invader down the inside, Royal Explorer coming forward. Pack leader gets a good split between runners, then Potluck and Cat's Legacy's over on the inside. But Captain's Charm and pack leader now come together. Royal Explorer, Cat's Legacy on the inside, and here's the Dazzler from absolutely nowhere. The Dazzler's picking them all up, very green, but the Dazzler, and the Dazzler comes swooping home. The Dazzler won it. Second will go to Captain's Charm, third will go to Cat's Legacy, then a photo, Royal Explorer and pack leader. Biggest roughie in the race at 52 Rand a win, 9.90 a place. Number 10, the Dazzler. Well, everyone's dazzled. 52 Rand 20 a win and 9.90 the place. Keegan de Mello picked up the ride on the Magog. First timer for James Goodman, bred by Scott Brothers. Second, number 1, Captain's Charm. Third, number 2, Cat's Legacy. And then number 3, Pack Leader, which was the tote favourite from Royal Explorer. Further back in the field was Storm Racer, and then Red Invader and Potluck. Here's the Dazzler coming up against winners. And look, it came from Stone Last on the extreme right-hand side, and all of a sudden comes swooping down, head twisted outside the 200-metre marker. No stick at this stage, and here comes the Dazzler. And the Dazzler comes swooping down. Luckily, this was in the first leg of the pick 6, but although it was a first-timer, 52 Rand and 9.90 a place. That's the running of the third, and still the fourth, the start of the pick 6. Back to the studio.
Well, we've seen a sparkling debut by the Dazzler. This is a Magog colt that Jimbo Goodman owns and trains, and he stepped it out. Keegan de Mello picked up the ride, and this was an impressive performance. Jim, it looked a very competitive field.
I thought it was too strong for him. He hasn't been on the grass, he's been through the pens, and I just said to Keegan, drop him in and see what he can do, you know, because he was drawn badly, got a bit wide, and I'm surprised, I must tell you, but he looks like he's got some ability. I said to a couple of my clients, buy a share in this horse, and no one wanted to.
Turn your phone on, James. Turn your phone on. I think things are turning at the right time. This is a very impressive performance. Magog can throw you a big horse.
Magog's been very good for me. I had Piano Man, who's a sprinter. This horse looks like an out-and-out stare. And I saw him in Maritzburg, at the Durban sale. And I thought, I've got to have this horse. I'll take a chance with him.
He was very expensive too, so you had to really think about it.
I really didn't think that he could win a race like this, you know. You look at the field and you saw that horse Pack Leader, the way it won, and some of them won. But that's what it's all about. If you get some horse flesh, you can win races, you know.
So, Jim, what's your impression of this horse?
No, I haven't done impressions for a long, long time. The last time I did them was with your co-presenter previously. You know.
No impressions.
Talk to the jockey, he'll tell you.
Okay, lovely. Maybe he'll give us an impression. Well done, a great ride to pick up.
Yeah, thanks to Mr. Goodman for the opportunity. Whenever he gives me rides, got a bit of meat on it, and I'm really grateful for it.
Yeah, you dropped them out and you waited and picked them off like a good horse.
Yes, Mr. Goodman, it's still early days. He was still very green around the bend. Mr. Goodman said he does have a touch of ability, and I think that's what brought him through today. He still felt a bit weak, and I'm sure he's got a lot to improve.
The rest of your card?
Competitive, I got a couple for Mr. Howes coming up, Forbidden Jewel, up against the boys again. It's not easy. And a horse like Roman Emperor, if he brings his ability, he's always got a chance. And Baltic and Bar just got to overcome a draw.
Well done.
Thank you very much, Mr. Goodman, for the opportunity. I really appreciate the support, and to my sponsors, Transformax, well done, guys.
Well done, Keegan. There we go. We've seen a sparkling performance by the Dazzler, a first-timer, and this was bred by the Scott brothers. Well done to Scotty and his team. The Dazzler's come home rolling.